Welcome back to the Ancestral Findings podcast. The Ouija board has become a cultural touchstone, captivating generations with its mysterious power to fascinate, thrill, and terrify. With its simple letters, numbers, and planchette, it has allowed people to attempt contact with the unknown. Over the decades, its reputation has shifted from an innocent parlor game to a feared tool of the supernatural, cementing its place in popular culture. In the late 19th century, spiritualism was rapidly spreading, particularly in the United States. The idea of communicating with the dead held strong appeal, especially in the aftermath of the Civil War, which had left countless families grieving. Spiritualism offered comfort, and seances became common. Professional mediums gained prominence, offering their services to connect the living with the departed. It was during this time that the Ouija board made its debut. Created by Charles Kennard and Elijah Bond in 1890, the board was marketed as a tool for anyone to communicate with spirits. No medium required. Tapping into the era's fascination with the afterlife, it quickly gained popularity as a novelty item. The name Ouija reportedly came from the board itself during an early session, with the board explaining it meant good luck. William Fuld, a key figure in the board's commercialization, took over the company and played a significant role in its success. Although he didn't invent the board, Fuld's marketing helped make it a household name across America. In a strange twist of fate, Fuld died after falling from the roof of a factory he claimed the Ouija board had instructed him to build. Throughout the early 20th century, the Ouija board became a beloved pastime for families, couples, and curious individuals. It found a place in American domestic life, even appearing on the cover of the Saturday Evening Post in 1920, as illustrated by Norman Rockwell. During this time, the board was seen as a harmless, playful way to explore the unknown, allowing people to ask questions about their future, love, and life. The timing of the board's rise in popularity was no accident. After World War I, with so many families grieving and seeking comfort, the Ouija board became a way to reach out to the unknown without the solemnity of a seance or the need for a professional medium. It offered a casual and fun way to engage with the possibility of life after death. By the 1940s, the board was a massive success. During World War II, as death and separation once again haunted families, the board's popularity surged. Department stores reported record sales, with one New York store selling 50,000 boards in just 5 months. The Ouija board became a way for people to seek answers during times of crisis, even if those answers were mysterious. Despite its widespread popularity, the Ouija board was not without controversy. Sensational stories in the media painted a darker picture of its influence. Newspapers reported bizarre incidents, such as a woman keeping her dead mother's body in the house because the board supposedly told her to do so. While some stories were harmless, others fed into the board's growing reputation as a tool of supernatural danger. The Ouija board's legacy took a dramatic turn in 1973 with the release of The Exorcist. In the film, a young girl becomes possessed after using a Ouija board, forever altering the public's perception of the object. What had once been a harmless game was now seen as a dangerous gateway to malevolent forces. The movie, based on a supposedly true story, reignited fears about the occult and contributed to a wave of religious condemnation. From that point on, the Ouija board was viewed not just as a game, but as a feared tool that could invite evil spirits into homes. Religious groups denounced it, and in some communities, public burnings of Ouija boards were held alongside other occult items. This association with dark forces persisted, making the board a staple in horror films and literature. Yet despite, or perhaps because of, its connection to the supernatural, the Ouija board remains popular in modern culture. It continues to appear in horror movies, TV shows, and paranormal documentaries, keeping it relevant to new generations of spiritual explorers and thrill seekers. Today, the board has expanded into everything from apps to fashion, maintaining its dual role as a game and a symbol of the unknown. Interestingly, the Ouija board's popularity tends to rise during times of societal uncertainty. Just as people turn to it after world wars and economic downturns, its use has surged in recent years. Many people in moments of fear or doubt are drawn to the board, searching for answers beyond the physical world. However, as Christians, we know that looking to such sources for guidance or comfort is spiritually dangerous. What is it about the Ouija board that has kept it alive for more than a century? Some might say it's the mystery surrounding it, the way it seems to offer a glimpse into the unknown. But this is exactly where the danger lies. On the surface, it may look like a harmless object, a board, a planchette, and some printed letters. But in practice, it is a tool that can open doors to dark spiritual forces, something the Bible warns us to avoid at all costs. For many, the Ouija board is dismissed as a simple game, but as Christians, we know it is far more than that. Scripture makes it clear that seeking communication with spirits is forbidden, Deuteronomy chapter 18, verses 10 through 12, as it invites influences that are not of God. The Ouija board may seem like a curiosity, but it carries with it the potential for spiritual harm. It is a dangerous tool that should be avoided, not a game to be played. We are called to find our answers and comfort in Christ, not in something that promises mystery, but delivers only fear and confusion. The Ouija board may continue to hold a place in popular culture, but it should have no place in the life of a believer. Thank you for joining me today on the Ancestral Findings podcast. Genealogy is such a thrilling journey, and I'm so glad we get to explore it together. If you're as excited about family history as I am, make sure to visit ancestralfindings.com. There, you can download a free genealogy ebook to help with your research, request a free lookup from our extensive databases, and enter to win the next book giveaway. You never know what new resource might unlock a hidden piece of your family puzzle. We've been on this incredible journey together for 29 years, and I'm honored to have you along for the ride. Whether you're just getting started or deep into uncovering your roots, remember, genealogy is more than names and dates. It's about understanding the lives that shaped who we are today. Thanks for being a part of this amazing community. And until next time, keep discovering, keep connecting, and most importantly, happy searching.